Hi guys, it's week 2 of the Caddy Diaries. Now, we arrived in Spain really late last night. I got the bus with all the players at 5 PM in Portugal and didn't arrive here till probably about 1 AM in the morning. Then we had to get the car, get over to the hotel, so by the time we got to sleep it was about 3 AM. So, it's a bit of a late morning, it's about 9:30. We're going to go and walk the course. Tom's actually arrived till Tuesday, so I'm going to go and walk the course, look at all the good spots, look at all the bad spots, and then when he gets here tomorrow afternoon, we can just go out, play 18 holes, and make sure we're prepared for this week. So this week's a bit of a funny week, really. It's 36 holes and then a cut. Then the top 32 play 9-hole match play. Now, this is kind of like a new thing they're doing on the Challenge Tour, and I think it's really quite exciting. I'm looking forward to getting involved. We're going to head to the golf course now, and I'll show you guys around as much as I can. Hello everyone, we've actually just arrived down at La Cala Golf Resort in Spain. It's absolutely amazing, look at the view. So we are on the 5th hole, it's a par 5, it's 535 yards. I mean, it looks quite a tough tee shot, bunkers all down the left, and there's bunkers on the right as well, and there's water by the green, but it looks a really interesting hole. It's downhill by 38, so it's going to play quite short. It's going to be one that all the guys here are going to attack and get up in two. Again, I'm going to show you the course, I'm going to show you the book now, and we'll walk down the hole. So guys, this is a quick look at the book. Like I said, it's 38 yards downhill. You can see all the bunkers down the left, all down the right, and the water by the green. Looks a really good testing hole. I think the wind at the moment is actually southeast. It's going to play into the player's face at the moment. So if I just show you this now, I'm going to point. So you've got the bunkers down the left, what you can see in the book, the bunkers on the right over here. So we're going to take a walk down. I'm going to show you the rest of the hole. By the way, look at the view. Now this is going to be a tough walk for me this week. It's very, very hilly, and we've got the big Strixon tour bag as well, so good job I've got big legs. Well, I'm not sure Tom would agree with that, but so we just actually reached the fairway now. The first spot on the book is 234 to the flag, and that's 280 from the tee. That's the yellow spot in the book. But where Tom's going to drive it to, it's going to be about 310 off the tee. It's playing downhill, so probably just past the 310 spot. That's going to leave us probably roughly around 200 yards to the front of the green. Now, it's a testing green, bunkers on the right and water on the left. So this is the red spot. Like I said in the book, it's 310 to here, but I reckon we're going to be just about 10-15 paces past this because it's playing downhill, and because then it's downhill hitting on the downslope when we land in the ball as well. So there are those bunkers we could see on the right, all the way down the right, and the bunkers on the left are just above that hill actually. So we'd actually carry those, they're not really in play. And then we've got the bunkers on the right down the green, and you can't actually see the water, guys, but the water is just on the left of the green, so it makes the approach shot, if you're going to go for the par 5 and 2 and risk it, quite tricky. So just approaching the green here at the 5th at the Cala Resort. As you can see, like I said earlier, the water's on the left. Now that's going to be in play, and it's quite a narrow green, a narrow entrance for this. So if we're going to lay up, I'd probably pick out for Tom the 95 spot, and that's around here where I'm stood now. So the 95 spot is just behind me there, and the 70 spot is just in front of me here. Now this is probably going to be our layup zone, so that's going to take the bunker out of play on the left, the bunker out of play on the right, and take that water out of play. That's going to leave us probably roughly around 100 yards to the flag, so that's really just going to use our course management. But I guess if we get a really good number, we're going to go for this in 2 and probably aim just to get the ball in those bunkers on the right, because that's going to give us a nice up and down for the birdie. So I just want to give you a really good insight of what I'm going to do around the green now for Tom, so the book's absolutely spot on. So for anything red that we don't want to miss there, I'm going to put a cross down the left hand side here, because anything sloping off there is going to go into the water, and anything off the front as well. So then if we're going to talk about green, we're going to put the bunkers both as green, because we know we're good out of them, we can up and down it out of there. And also there's actually a slope, as you could see from the camera before here, so anything pitching on here is actually going to pitch onto the green. So again, a red slope. Now I'm not saying you guys can do this at home, but it's just kind of thinking about where your misses are, where you don't want to miss, and also where you can make your up and downs from that are going to make it easier and not going to be hard for you. Hope you enjoyed the 5th hole, everyone. So I'm going to give you another sneak peek at the 16th hole here this week. It's a par 4, 410 yards. It's actually a little bit of a dog leg. You can see the bunker down here, We're going to hit over the corner this week to be quite aggressive. It's going to leave us probably about a wedge into this hole. It plays 14 downhill. It's quite weird, this course this week. It's very short and very bouncy, but the greens are quite small as well, and they're very well protected with the water and greenside bunkers. So I don't know whether the scoring will be very low, but I think it will be a bit more of a test than the players are expecting this week. So like I was saying, we've got the bunkers down the right, and this is the corner we're going to go over to, roughly around this yellow spot here. That's going to give us a nice aggressive line to tee and a short club into this tight green. So guys, just approaching the corner here, you can see how tight you've got to take it. You've got the bunkers down the right, and you've got all this tree and shrubbery on the left. This is probably going to be, it's kind of like a hole that's kind of risk and reward. If you're willing to take the risk of kind of getting it really close down there and giving you a short yardage in for your second, then you can really take advantage of it, but that just comes with the biggest risk. You've got bunkers on the right and trees on the right and trees on the left. After looking at the kind of shrubbery on the left and the bunker on the right, I feel like this is kind of the spot around here. 168 to the front, 9 yards downhill, so 159 to the front. So like I said, we can either play to this spot here, or if we take a walk down the fairway to the red cross, now we can be more aggressive and get into this spot here and leave ourselves 118 to the front. But like I said earlier, it's kind of a risk and reward hole. If you want to take the risk, this is the area you're going to play to. If you want to play a little bit more safe, we'll play a little bit further back down the fairway. Then if you look at the green, we've got a bunker on the right, and the green is kind of like an island green. You've got drop-offs left, drop-off right, and drop-off shorts. So just look at the green again on the 16th here this week. Like I said, you've got a drop-off left, drop-off right, and drop-off short. There's a bunker on the back left as well. Now this is kind of a bit of a green where you can have had sucker flags. You can kind of had a hard flag front right, hard flag front left, and hard flag towards the back. Now I've actually highlighted in the book here, and I put a green dot in the middle, and this is a really good course management tip, because if you put a dot in the middle, this is kind of highlighting that the middle of the green is good for any flag, and you don't kind of get drawn into going for really hard silly flags that are going to bring in a lot of risk. It's par 4, 388 yards uphill to the right, little dogleg right, 18th here this week. Quite a nice finishing hole with the hotel on the right, clubhouse behind. We'll probably hit it to the, well, our run out is 287 on that corner, so we'll go for that. Depending where the wind is, in between 3-wood or driver. Downwind, probably more like 3-wood rescue. Gotta make sure you cover your 2. So much better with these shorts. My bunker mentality is really, really comfy. Perfect. My little book in my back pocket, and then all my tees and stuff in the front. Goes very nicely. Good evening everyone, it's 9 PM here in Spain. It's Monday evening, so me and Emma just got back from some dinner, had a really nice Italian. I prepped the books earlier, so the green book's prepped and the 2 course guide books are prepped. So they're all ready to go for tomorrow afternoon when Tom arrives at about 1 PM. We'll get straight on the golf course and straight and play 18 holes, so he's seen the whole golf course ready for Thursday. So like I said earlier when we were on the course, this week's a bit of a funny week really. It's, instead of 60 players that make the cut, it's 32 and then 9-hole match play the weekend, which I think is a really good format. They tried this on the main tour about a few weeks ago on the Golf Sixes, so I don't know if anybody watched that. If you have, guys, just comment down below, let me know what you thought of the Golf Sixes, and let me know what you think of this week's 9-hole matches. We're already in prep for tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you have, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you've not already, subscribe to Alex Elliott Golf to keep up to date with everything with the Caddy Diaries. See you in a few days' time.